Okay, guys, Stony Godly here of the Soul Train in SGC Couture Fashion. So you guys have been waiting for this skirt. This is the pattern Vogue 2033. And I will add a picture of the pattern envelope so that you guys can have it for your reference. So let's talk about this skirt. I made it out of crepe back satin, is what you see here. It is a rose gold. The price of the crepe back satin was $6.99 a yard. I used a total of about almost 3 yards, or a little over 3 yards. I stand at 5'9" with kitten heels on like I have today, which I wanted the skirt to come down to where it is. It puts me at about 5'10" to 5'11" inches tall, and as you can see, it still almost touches the floor. I did not have to lengthen this garment from the pattern at all. However, I am a 41 in the waist currently, so I did have to grade this pattern up of 1 inch. So I graded it. It goes to a 20, so I graded it up to a 24, and it fit me perfectly with no more grading required. So let's talk about the construction of this beautiful garment. And as you can see, the fabric is very flowy, but it's not water forgiving, so make sure that you do not steam during your construction of this garment, and keep any type of wet product away from this fabric. Okay, if you don't, the stain will be there instantaneously, and it'll be obvious. Okay, so let's talk about the construction of this garment. Some of the construction instructions threw me off, starting with the designer hem. I had never heard that term before, so luckily in the glossary section of the instructions, it had that information, which in the glossary section of your instructions, if you review that first along with your sewing instructions, you will see what stitch length you'll have to stitch your garment at, and what other stitches will have to be executed in order to construct the garment properly. Okay, so for this particular project, not only did they have this stitch in the glossary, but they also had a QR code where I could click on there, click on the QR code and go to some very helpful tutorials to show me how to do a designer's hem. However, I took a different route, and I did what's called a narrow hem or rolled hem, and I did that with a rolled hem foot in order to produce the hem on this particular garment. Okay, this is somewhat of an advanced pattern, but if you take your time, you can get it done. For someone that has some experience, it should take them about a day and a half to complete this garment if they have that kind of sitting time. I don't. I work full time, so it took me about a week to finish mine. Okay, next up, you will have to execute a side zipper right here where this decorative action is happening right here. You will have to install the invisible zipper there. You will have to install some hook and eye closure right here on the waistband. You will have to install the waistband. You'll also have to slip stitch the entire waistband. You will also be slip stitching the facing. So this area here on the inside, and also this area here on the inside, you will hand slip stitch all of that. All of that, if you've never hand stitched before, it's going to take you about a good 3-4 hours to do it. If you have slip stitched before, it won't take you no time at all. Okay, so where can we wear such a beautiful garment like this? Anywhere we want to, because we're grown and we can do that. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can put whatever color complements the skirt, but definitely let the skirt be the feature. Let it be the eye catcher, if you will. You can wear something short sleeve like I have, no sleeve, or you can wear something with a sleeve on it. You can wear flat shoes, or you can wear something a little higher, a little kitten heel. You definitely want to use a flowy type of fabric in order to produce this garment. What would be good for this? Crepe back satin, chantilly, shantung, any kind of slippery drapery fabric. What are you going to use in order to construct this garment? I would suggest, number one, definitely you're going to need a 70-10 needle in your sewing machine, because this type of fabric is so delicate. If you use a larger needle, it's going to start snagging it. So you definitely want to use a 70-10 in order to do your construction with this. You would definitely benefit from using a walking foot on your domestic sewing machine, or a rolling ring foot on your industrial machine. I personally, when I done my cutting out of this garment, I used a rotary blade, a brand new blade, because the sharper, the less pulls you stand a chance of getting while cutting. And I tend to bag my garments when I am working on them. I'll show you an example, because I'm standing right next to one. I tend to keep my projects in bags like this during their construction time, because this fabric does and will fray, and it will fray quickly if you're constantly handling it. So you want to only handle it when you're actually working on it, and you want to take your time with it. You want to be mindful of what's on your table. Make sure your table is clean each time. Make sure your hands are clean each time, so forth and so on. I hope that you have found this review helpful. I look forward to seeing yours done. There is also a midi length one that you can construct as well. If you like it, make sure you like, comment, share, ask questions, engage, and I will see you in the next one. Until next time, ciao.